And say welcome to another episode of Penwell LylaPru. My name is Penwell.
And my name is LylaPru. Welcome to our channel.
Welcome. Today we are interviewing Matsididi, Chef Cat of Ktee Food and Event Studio.
How are you, sir?
Thank you guys for having me. I'm doing fine and you.
We are
We're
awesome.
good.
We are awesome. Like,
That's good.
you can see we're not sharp. Riaja.
Before we eat, guys, why are we doing this? And like, we are not following regulations. Sensitize, let me sensitize you. Social distancing.
Yeah,
Social
I want to
distancing.
be kept social distancing.
Yeah. Follow the regulations, guys. Sanitize yourself. Social distancing. Be safe. Stay
Let's
at
talk about the
home.
mask, guys.
Yeah. Be safe and stay at home. What are we doing today? Mr. Matsididi, can you please tell us about this setup?
Before Arabella setup, you must tell us now who he is. I can Arabella come to
Okay.
Tell us who
I
are
get
you?
it. There are those people that are linked to their friends. Babo.
Oh, thank you, ladies and gentlemen. Thank you for having me. Thank you. And you're welcome in my place.
Yeah.
This is
Welcome, guys.
This is where I was born. This is where I stay. This is where I live. This is where I do my night chicks. This is my secret place.
Yeah.
This is where you are going to get married.
Yeah, we can, no, that one you can just hold it. Let's just leave a question mark on it. Yes. Okay, ladies and gentlemen, I go by the name of Kation Matsididi. I'm a ThabaNchu bread. I'm staying in ThabaNchu. I'm residing right here in ThabaNchu. This is my place. This is where I stay. I am the founder, or I can say I am the business owner of the K Food and Event Studio. K Food and Event Studio it's a catering and events company. We deal with catering, we deal with events. We're dealing with, when we say catering, we cater every event, small or big events. We do tendering businesses, we do wedding cake, birthday cakes, we do everything. And then as for events, we organize events, we organize every event, big or small. That's what we do in K Food and Events. I am the managing director of the company, the founder of the company. I'm everything. I am the brain of this company. That's why it has K Food and Events. So for instance, when I know that I'm going to organize an event, I know it's just a K events. And then when you need services like catering, it's just K Food. So the K brand it's much on its own. It's a brand on its own. Yes, that's me. So as to come up with the setup, this is just a minor setup of a picnic setup. You can see it's an indoor setup. It's just right in my lounge suite. So the nice thing about a picnic, you can organize it and you can set up it everywhere. It can be you can set up in a park. You can set up in a field. In a sports ground. You can set up outdoor, indoor, in a bedroom, everywhere.
In a bedroom.
That bedroom will be.
Yes. If you're that romantic, you can put it in a bedroom, organize it to one with the pedals, with the lingerie, with the boxers. If you're too romantic, yes, that's how we do it.
Valentine.
No, every day is a Valentine's Day.
Birthdays.
Okay, let me say this. In my book, the book that I authored, it says, bedroom picnics before marriage are a sin. Now, I Mr. Matsididi, from Norman, we are very passionate about this catering and events company.
It's like
Yeah, you can see the whole setup, guys. This is unique, man.
It's very unique.
Yeah, this is unique. This is unique, man. And I love this. It has that natural feel.
Yeah.
It has that natural feel to it. Tell us, man. Kation, it's what guy.
Guys, for me, to tell the truth, I never imagined, I never thought that I would even have a business one day. Such a business. I can say at that time, I thought I would be a businessman one day, but I never thought I would end up in this industry and this rendering such services. So it grew in me naturally as I was doing my practicals, as I was doing the professional cookery course and everything, the hospitality, and then it grew in me. So I decided, no, let me come up with come up with this event to render such services, because catering and events, they go hand in hand.
Okay,
Yes.
so you are qualified for this.
Yes, I'm qualified.
Where did you get your qualifications?
Mr. Chef.
Mr. Chef. And guys, ne? This is not like any other show, ne?
Yeah.
Like the TV shows that you normally see, ne?
Yes,
So,
exactly.
ke kopa one thing. Ke kopa batho ba baje, guys. Ke kopa batho ba baje. Dijo ke itse mo and everything. Mr. Matsididi, kopa go jwetsa, where did you get your qualifications? Hantse re ja.
Yes, while eating, not drinking.
Yeah. Okay.
Yes, guys, I was fortunate enough to have been appointed to be a successful candidate in one of the rural development leadership program, where I was appointed to, where I had to complete my professional cookery qualification. There was the culinary qualification, where I am a qualified chef. I'm qualified, registered under the South African Chefs Association. Yes. A qualified food handler, registered under Aspirata.
What?
Aspirata, it's an organization, or I can say it's an organization. Yes,
Okay.
something that deals with it deals with the health, hygiene of the food and everything.
I thought it's a dish.
No, it's not a dish.
Maybe some romantic dish.
No. Maybe in future time, in the near future, you can there's will be a dish that says it's a kid food.
And
I
know that it's going to be expensive. It's not even going to make you food. So.
Oh, is it?
Aspirata.
No.
Yeah. Okay. Man. China. How did it come about?
Guys, we don't know China. Flew to China. Whip.
Out of the country, out of the continent.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't even think China is like in this universe, in this planet.
And it's out of the continent.
I don't know. Wait, guys. China is in this planet. I mean, China is in Earth, guys. More ethical. Wait, not like so China. I don't know how China like.
Yeah.
You guys know. So it came as, like I said earlier on, for me, I was a successful candidate in the rural development leadership. As time goes by, and then there's the rural development. It has this thing of, it's in partnership with China. Both countries, they are developing each other.
Okay, cultural exchange.
Yes,
Okay.
skills transfer and everything.
Yeah.
So as this current state, China is called an awakened giant. It's called an awakened giant. China has awakened in such a manner that it's making money. Its economic state is very high.
And it is consistent.
Yes.
Everything that it does.
Yes. So South Africa and everything, and so rural development is in partnership with the IPCC. It's an international poverty reduction program.
Okay.
So basically, we the South Africans, they take young people from the South Africa to China. They teach them, they show them ways to make money. They show them how to make money, how to grow plant in anyhow.
Okay.
With the resource or without the resource. So for instance, my my industry is basically in the hospitality industry. So, for instance, I was there to be taught how to make the international food. You know, as an individual, the hospitality industry it's global itself. It's growing on day. Yes, it's growing. So as we can see that in our country, we have people coming in all from other countries. We've got neighboring countries. They come, and then at some point when they come to our country, they want to feel the taste of their food with the South African touch. So us in China, we taught them our dishes, and then in China we taught their dishes. How to make dishes, how they make dishes. It's called an international dish. Yes.
So meaning those chili foods that China chopsticks in
Yes, I love chopsticks.
Guys, we have
I really love chopsticks. I never thought that. I never thought that I'll ever end up eating with them, using them, but to experience them. Because I ate China, the surprising things that I was eating everything.
So is it good that they eat dogs?
the fellow South Africans. That was like some of them they were choosy regarding the food. They would prefer rice only with them, but I felt like no, because I'm a chef, I need to taste this food. I need to taste this food. I need to.
How was the taste? It was delicious.
Yeah, it was delicious. For me, on my side, it was nice. Although others they don't. I used to our South African spices, so they are using their own spice. That side they are using their own method of cooking. But if you can eat something, you can feel that this is. Like for instance, in South Africa we do have a fried rice, and then in China they do have a fried rice, but the taste there it's different because of the recipe
and the way they make it.
Yes, it's very different. But yeah, the Chinese food, it's nice. China, it's a quiet place. For me, is a place to be. If I would go back to China, I would happily do that.
So, maybe let's say in 10 years' time, do you see your company will have to extend out reach to maybe in a lay branch more China?
Yes, in future, yes, and that's one of my visions. I can say
we're going international.
Yes,
yep.
I just want to grow this name, Ktee. This Ktee brand. It has to grow.
Brand.
It must grow, but not also growing to make money, but to bring change to touch people's life. That's the main.
That's what we are here for.
Yeah. And guys, to tell you something about this man here, we basically grew up together. We're from the same school straight on, and
from the same organization.
Same organization.
Oh, yeah.
And like I remember, no yana ke shaba ka motlunya ha no yana ke shaba apple so ke bona certificate sa rona ne re debate. Yeah, we had some good time. He made my 21st birthday cake. So like he's a very close friend of mine, and guys, I can vouch for him already. Whatever that he's saying, no, yeah, it's very true. He's a very big dreamer, and I think he's gonna be one. I don't know. I'm just saying. I'm just assuming. Maybe he's gonna be on the list of our most influential people in ThabaNchu. Maybe, we don't know.
Yeah,
we don't know
yet. Say that, and you have to say. But yeah, guys, remember, we are still doing the top 10 most influential people in ThabaNchu. Mainly youth. Let me say this specifically, youth. Okay, guys, I would like to put this in my native language. Let me put this in my native language because English bundles may deplete.
Okay, I want a Nike.
Guys, mamelang. Dijo tsa motho ke di tsebile live. Sale motho a re phela in the organization since 2010. Since 2010. Sale le ja dijo tsa motho wa bona. So meaning we deserve some shares, man.
I knew you were going there. This guy wanna business and everything.
Or use it as guinea pigs.
Yeah, I can do
Wabo. You wanna test linjo tsa gage and all wabo. Okay, let me say this. Katlego.
Yes.
Kation. Ktee. Ne? Anang wena o ka rata o ba le your signature dish one day or setso na le yona already?
Yes, most definitely I will have it very soon. Let me just say very soon, because there's something that I'm coming up with. There's something that I'm basically still drawing it up.
Okay.
But there will be a certain, because in fact I'm just only using the recent recipes that are local that everybody's using, but I'm bringing them a certain I'm just bringing them with a certain touch. Yes.
Let me give you a clue, guys. Ne? This dish, you know. Let me sit here. This dish, ne?
Yeah.
This dish in Penwell name, Is it?
No, I think you're right. It has LylaPru's name inside.
Okay, Penwell LylaPru.
Yeah.
Yeah, or are these separate dishes?
I think it's a main course and dessert. I don't know.
Okay,
What
yeah,
is
plus
it?
you look like a dessert in the
Guys,
I'm not saying.
You guys.
Okay, guys, I think we are done with this setup. Ne? Let's go to a break. When we come back, we are going to another setup.
Yep. Welcome, guys, from the ad break.
Welcome.
So sorry, our chef, Mr. Matsididi here.
Qualified chef.
Qualified
Yeah,
chef.
you don't
Top
just
notch.
play out the chef.
Top notch.
Qualified chef. The chef that went to China.
The Chinese chef.
International chef.
Meaning is intercultural.
Yes. Ooh.
Intercultural chef.
There's a
So now
difference.
it's about up there.
There's a
People in high places. Influential people.
Yeah, people that will make you eat funny food.
Yeah, plus
Is
I
it?
wanna see a new setup. Like, they are so comfy here. I decided to do like a banana man.
This is a more of a classy type.
Yeah, more of high standard. But I keep seeing next to So tell us about the setup.
Yes, guys, this is more a formal setup. It's a standard setup. As you can see in front of you, you do have a champagne glass.
Okay.
You do have a juice glass. You do have your fork and knife, your dessert spoon.
This is champagne glass.
Yes. You have your centerpiece. You have your runner. This is a standard setup.
Okay.
You can set it up for weddings,
Okay.
for graduation parties, formal events. You can do it for formal events with formal meals where you will have your starters, you will have your main course, your dessert, and everything. Yes, and this is it's a more formal setup thing where we don't even use serviette, we just use a proper serviette. Yes.
Oh, this is a proper.
Yes, it's a
napkin.
It's a napkin. Yes, that is a standard setup. Yes,
Okay,
and then if you want the presidential one, we can do organize it for you. It's a yes. That one is a
Oh, you
yes, a crystal setup. Yes.
Okay. You put it on like
there's one.
this.
Man.
Yes.
Where's food, guys?
I've been in a high place. Okay, since I go more complex. What is this actually? Because
No,
No, it's a
it's
plate.
not a plate, guys. It's an
It's not a
underplate.
plate.
It's an underplate.
But you can eat it.
No, guys.
What's a more food on it?
No, not at all.
Okay, let me say this, guys. Ne? If you invite me to your party or something, ne? You can leave this to ne? You can leave them alone.
Let this stay.
Dish up for me.
Wait,
this
guys.
one.
So you want to be just in a side in an underplate?
The question is, why is it here if I'm not gonna use it?
Guys,
Yeah.
listen. Remember, your table must bring life before you eat. It must appetize you already before you can even see food.
Oh,
You must feel the variety of the table. You must feel the meat, the plate before you can see. So this, it brings variety, it brings life in your table, and it also help in making your food that when you are enjoying your food, that they must not go just in front of you. It must not mess up the tablecloth. It must not mess up
So
around
that they
you.
may not spill, ne?
Yes.
Okay.
It's an underplay thing.
Viewers, you can select. I can do this.
Yeah, others they do put it in
Yeah, you
different
can
ways.
hire
They,
her.
I cannot say there's a proper way of putting it. Others they put it in shapes. Others they, however they can put it.
Now all I'm saying is that the proper way that you put it is your way. You are the
Yes.
chef here, man. You are the one that went to China. Other chefs didn't go to China, man. So we only
And
listen
plus,
to
also
you.
ThabaNchu.
Yeah.
That counts also.
Yes.
Also, at least three
Right in
more.
ThabaNchu, yes. Right
Zone
in Zone 2.
Yeah.
Yes.
Did I do it right?
Next to Mimi's
Ah,
lunch.
Ise pilinyano skabela setting you one.
Okay, it's not like
I know you said the right way is your way,
Yeah.
but let's do it this way.
okay. I
Nice.
hear you.
So you're just gonna hold it like that. Just
No, again, I get it. I'm learning. I don't want to get married, but also I'm learning to do things on my own right now.
I won't dwell much on that one.
Okay,
Of
let's
you
not
know,
dwell on
I
that
can't
one.
just-
Eh? Yeah, Mr. Matsididi, man. You did not tell us about prices, no?
Yeah.
The prices they do differ. And then it depends on how we negotiate. A client and I.
Okay, up for
You
negotiation.
as the client and then I as a service provider. We can negotiate what you want, how you want it, when you want it, and then we can see how much you have, work on your budget. That's how I cannot name the price, but I can say it will depend on what you want and then how we can negotiate.
Yeah. It is perfect because you can't charge me the same price that you charge Motsipis and all. The Chevanoas and all that, ne? Okay, I hear you, man. I hear you. So do you own everything?
Yes, I
All the
own
shares,
everything.
100% owned.
Yes, 100%. I am
Sole owner.
sole owner.
Okay,
Yes.
so can I buy shares?
No,
Or are you going
no,
to
no,
give
no,
them
no,
to
no.
me, Jason?
No, not at all. The unforeseen. Maybe in future, not now.
Okay, in future you're going to give
Maybe
them to
in
me.
future. Remember, we are not sure. We're just saying maybe in future.
Oh,
Yes.
maybe in future.
Yes, for now.
Okay. Since really well, maybe in future. Maybe in future. Are you planning on hiring people or what are your future plans?
Okay, at this moment, I'm just working with the freelancers.
Okay.
I cannot say I have permanent staff, but then it's an assurance that when I do have a permanent thing, I will hire permanent staff. But as for now, I'm hiring freelancers. For instance, when I do have a catering tender, I hire freelancers to do the waitering, to do cooking, waitering and everything, set up, deck and everything. So, and then later it depends on how many people that I'm saving, how many people I'm saving. Yes.
How big the event
How big is the event? Yes. That's how.
Okay, Rafu Ugra say, coming to the signature partner, are all these designs your signature designs or the boni somewhere? Why is it Rona mostly? Ne? We take out a magazine, we sheba the design, then we set the whole setup. Or now we boni somewhere or your ideas, your signature designs.
Let me say, for instance, how it come up now. It comes with you as a client. What you want, right? For instance, some of the clients, they will bring pictures. No, I want something like this. I want something like that. I want something. But for me, as the event planner, as the setup, I know that it must be something radical of me. It must have my own shape. It must bring something that I want.
says Ktee.
It must bring my own signature thing. Yes.
Unique.
For instance, you will need that certain thing, and then I will know if you want it in this manner, I'm going to put it in this manner. But to make it in the way you want it. Yes, but in a different way that it has my own touch. I cannot copy something exactly copied like that. No. I can just give you whatever that you want. How you want it, and then I know that it will have a K touch.
Or else we will sue you for copyright.
Yes.
Yeah.
That's what I'm avoiding.
Even if you do this setup, ne, we are going to sue you for copyright.
Yes.
I hope you get it.
Guys, Kopali, whatever event that you have in mind, small events, right? Small gatherings, guys. If you have an event, call Mr. Katlego here. Whatever, if you want a cake, whether like for baby shower, your party or your wedding, he's your man. Catering, he's your man.
Yes.
Deco, he's your man. Like, he's that guy.
Yeah, here and the
He's the
numbers
guy.
below.
Yeah.
Below. Oh, this is below me.
Yeah, this is below.
Yeah, here are the numbers right
The
here.
social media handles
Yes,
Yeah. So do you have Twitter? He doesn't have Twitter.
Yes, I do have a Twitter account. Yes,
but you don't use it. It's not active.
No, it's not active that much. Yes, because at this current moment, I'm not active on social media because I'm trying to handle both my work. I'm trying to handle my work, my studies, and then business at the same time. So I'm trying to avoid.
You need a PA, man.
Yes,
you need a personal assistant.
Yes, one day.
You gotta have it all.
You just have to wait. You have to. Yes.
But I'm putting in my CV, man. Already. Like, I'm not that expensive, though. I'm not that expensive. Okay, like, let's say for an hour, ne? Okay, for 2,000. I'm that cheap.
Yeah, you're so very cheap.
Yeah.
You're affordable. You're very
Guys, I'm sitting with billionaires here.
Yeah, billionaires. Oh, Mr. Matsididi, no? I go probably something, ne? About to buy Lene in from Wayne.
Yeah.
And like, because we are in the same place. But there are those people that think ThabaNchu has limitations.
Like, so nothing good can come out from ThabaNchu.
I usually say to young people, you are the change agent. Change agent in your life. No one can come up from them change your life. You are there to make change in your life.
Yeah.
So what I'm saying is that strive until you make it. They say practice makes perfect. So what I can say to young people is that, guys, we know that you do have a business idea. There are a lot of business idea outside there. There are a lot of businesses. The competition is too tight. Competition is too much. But how you market your brand, how you sell your brand, it's very important to you. It's very important to you. And then how you avoid the negativity, the bad publicity. It's very important. Yeah. Grow your brand, make your brand grow daily basis. Sell yourself. No one can sell you. When we mean sell your brand, sell yourself, we don't say go and do prostitution or so and so ever. Make something out of your life. Make something out of your life. No matter that what they say. For me, even in this industry, I've grown to say that I've come up a lot of challenges. I came up a lot of challenges. Bad publicity was there, negativity was there, hatred was there. But because of my supportive family, I'm there. Because of my supportive friends, I'm there. So I will only say to young people, strive for what you want. You cannot make it in life if you are just go out there
and do something.
Do something of your life.
Do something, guys.
Do something.
And guys, about the negativity, when you do a good thing, people will talk.
Yes.
And the negativity is not there to stop you from doing what you're doing, but they're there to build you, to be stronger for you to face more challenges in life. Because the more you grow, the more challenges you face. The more you try to sell your brand,
yes.
I believe the more competition, or more exposure, and the more exposure, the more people will talk bad about you. That's like like if I give up, I not cry bad negativity. But because when you love something, guys, you fight for it. You make sure it's like this.
Yeah.
Yes, and I'm owning ThabaNchu now. I'm taking back ThabaNchu.
That's what we're talking about.
One thing that I like when I open my Facebook account, on Facebook, new messages every day. How much are your cakes? How much are your deca? How much are they? Some of them, they are those ones that they once said bad things about me. But I'm like, oh no, they are coming back to me. Let them come back to me.
You are the change that you want to see in the world.
I'm owning back my community. They once said something negative about me on this. It was ThabaNchu. Oh, tried it. ThabaNchu what?
Okay.
Something. They said something bad about me, and then I was like, that's what pushed me. That's what pushed me because in most cases, when you're doing something, people will try to find the angle of negativity.
Yeah.
For me, it's doing the hospitality thing, doing this business. It was like these people think they have that mentality that when you're a chef, a male chef, you are a chef and then you are a guy, or you are doing hospitality, catering and everything. They think you're gay. And they will have that.
There's nothing wrong with being gay.
They will have that thing that no, you are gay. You are doing that. You gay. It's either you are gay or there's something wrong about you. Because I remember there was this other lady, and then she's staying around zone 2, and then she says something negative. And then later on, after I think it's earlier this year, she came to me and then asked for a birthday cake. I was like, I did the cake happily so. Did have that birthday cake for a child, and then afterwards when she came to get the cake, she got the cake, and then afterwards I called her after some few days, weeks, and it was in fact after 2 weeks, and then I called her. No, how did you enjoy the cake? Did you enjoy it? Are there any complaints? No, I'm really happy. I'm really happy. And I was like, and then now I reminded her. Do you remember what you wrote on social media? Oh no, I was starting to apologize. I was like, no, it's fine. I just wanted to make you so.
Like that's the level of mentality that we have to get to. Level of maturity. Like people that hate on you, it's not that they do not know your products or anything. They know your products. It's just that they decide to hate because maybe she thought of the idea, but she didn't have the willpower to implement the idea. So barapel man, barapel, and another thing, guys, you must be willing to learn.
Yes.
No matter how qualified you are, there will always be people that are above your level. Even those that are below your level, they will teach you something. There's this one celebrity from Free State. TV recently, so last week. And this guy, roaster. For no, your set was swag and all that. The haters. But then I told him one thing, Carno, don't comment on that because you must keep your brain clean.
Yes.
You must keep your brain clean. And I like one thing about the guy. He's a well-known guy. I'm yet to be known. But then he took that advice and actually level for okay guy, I think you wabo. And then last week he appeared again on TV. And he got sponsors, he got ambassadors. So I asked myself if this guy and a community they are negative about all those things. In a matter of a week. So keep your brain clean, guys.
And guys, you have to choose the battles that you must fight. Finally, battles that are not worth your time. Even worth your energy. You just have to let them go. On that, so in life now, when you try to build something, when you try to make something out of your life, you need a motivation. You need something that will gonna keep you going. You get it? You need that something. You know what? I need to do this not only for me or for somebody else. You get it? So I want to know. Even the viewers, they want to know right now. What is that motivation for you? Getting that thing that when you get to hardships, you be like, hey, I have this thing. I have this willpower in me that keeps me going. We know, Hore, you are a man of God. You're a believer in Christ. So we want to know, Hore, what is that motivation and what will you like to tell the youth of today, Hore, now, what they must do to keep on going in spite of the negativity, in spite of the self-doubt and everything?
Guys, there's nothing that you cannot make it in life if you're not disciplined, you're not focused. Discipline and focus, those are the two things. That's what I was taught in military base, that you need to be disciplined. You need to be very focused. No matter what people say, no matter what you do, you must be very disciplined. So, and then you must also, on this business side, I would say to you guys, if you are on a certain industry, try to find the gurus in that industry. We are on social media. Those gurus, wherever they are, but in the industry you are, they are there in that social media. Go there, check, follow them. What's new? How can you make it nice? For instance, for me on doing this event, I love this. Okay, the Nolo events. I follow them a lot because on most daily basis I see, man, these people they think out of the box. This, and like everything you just have to utilize, everything you improvise. What you have, you just have to improvise. If this thing, it has to be a chair, make it a chair. So that's what inspires me.
Improvise and
Yes,
adapt.
Yeah.
Okay, guys. Now, close to our last setup.
Yep, guys.
To our last setup, ne? Follow him on Facebook.
It's Kation Kation.
Oh, Kation Kation. Kation. Double that. Then you got him.
Yes, on WhatsApp it's 0786 0000137.
0786 000 137. Give me listen, then 3.
Yes.
3, not 3.
Oh, 3.
Yes.
Okay. I got it, Timotamos, by the way.
Yes.
Yeah, guys, go to our last setup. Then we're going to go sepela sentle.
Yeah.
Thank you, guys.
Okay, this is the last setup, guys. We see that it has a traditional feel to it.
And it's very beautiful, guys. It's very cozy. So, Mr. Ketlaka, can you tell us about the setup?
Okay, guys, this is an African touch. It's an African touch. It's an African designed table. It's an African setup. It's a traditional one. So basically, if you can see here, this is our underplate, the wooden underplate. It's just the wood, yes.
Okay, let me get close to it.
Yes, and then it's an African modernized one because we didn't use those old glasses and cups and everything. We just only used the glass ones. I can say it's an African modernized one. But our centerpiece, you can see it's a traditional one.
Yeah.
Yes, it's our traditional one. And then you can even see this side we have our juice jug, or we can say it's a water jug. This is a traditional table.
Okay.
Yes.
So for this kind of setup, ne? Key event anything it is on land.
Basically, this one we just set it up for, maybe, let's say, for instance, traditional weddings.
Okay.
Traditional weddings can be traditional. Everything that is related to tradition, yeah. Yeah.
I wanna get married right now.
What events, yeah. Yeah, tribal events. Yes.
I actually wanna get married right now.
Yes,
Like
you can just
seriously.
get married. This is simple, you can have it.
Can somebody propose to me, please?
Okay, guys, this will be our last. This is our last internet.
Yeah, this is the last setup.
Guys, Mr. Katlako, always setting up for setup to show you guys for and I'm very impressed so far. Actually, none expected this. I feel like a queen. Keep your hand. So, guys, let us love and leave you. Let's say Vele Data. Do you want to say something?
I just want to say thank you very much, guys, for
Okay, I'm sorry for laughing, but when I'm sitting here, I remember the days in local high school organization.
Wow.
We never wanted to depart, like we never wanted to go home.
Yeah, those times.
Those were good times.
Thank you, guys. Maybe you guys are the ones who pushed me, who grew this passion in me, because it was most of the time you guys will have an event and then I'll be leading the event, and then so maybe this thing, maybe I was in denial at the time. I was in denial of this.
Yeah.
I can say I was in denial.
You had to see the light first. Yeah.
Thank you very much. Thank you.
Maybe I contributed to that light. Who knows?
Penwell, keep quiet. Somebody's saying the last.
Yes.
Okay.
Thank you, guys. Stay tuned. Do follow them on Twitter. It's Penwell and
LylaPru.
LylaPru on both Facebook and YouTube.
Yeah.
Thank you, guys, for your work. Thank you very much. Hopefully, I will invite you guys on my birthday.
No, actually, we already invited.
Okay,
ourselves.
we invited ourselves. We are putting you on the spot right now, ne? Are we the MCs for the
party.
event?
Guys, really MCs. We're
Who
gonna
said
go
so, guys?
live.
Remember, you are on camera right now.
Yes, I'm right on camera.
So you're gonna deny us the opportunity to become MCs on your party.
Guys, remember, this party is the junior. We are two celebrating the birthday. So you like.
There's a both of us. This
Yeah.
is a duo.
Yeah, this is you.
No, thank you very much, guys, for your event. K-Food will grow.
Yes.
Will
Yeah,
level
yeah.
that I want it to be. Though it is still doing some community services, but we are getting there to where we want it.
We start somewhere,
Yeah,
guys.
thanks to all my clients. Thank you for trusting me. Thank you for believing in me. Thank you very, very much.
Yeah.
And then now I think I have to confess this one. Your 21st birthday cake, it was the third cake that I was doing.
So you see, we contributed a
Although
lot to
before I
this.
did it, before all that I did,
Yeah.
it broke my lichi.
Mm.
Yes.
Mara ne le
It was
monate, man.
broke.
The thing
It was
is,
worth it.
I did have to improvise. in it.
Yeah,
but
it was a
guys, you have
lesson.
to understand, unless it's as somebody who is very like crazy, you see.
Yeah.
So it has to break
that's-
something. Like something
uh.
had to shake.
The name counts. The name counts. The title counts.
Thank you.
Guys, so let me go to the logo. This is the first setup. The setup that we started with, ne? This is a very cool setup. I'm getting a girlfriend, man. I'm getting a girlfriend. We are going to the logo right now. Beautiful things. This is the logo. This is the logo. Ktee, food and events. Support Kation. Support Chef Matsididi, guys. Thank you. Thank you. Stay tuned. Subscribe. Like. And what?
And share. Love you guys.
And share. Love you, 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 guys. Love you, love you, love you, love you,
And thank you to
guys.
Mr. Matsididi for making the change in our community.
Yes, yes, yes. And thank you for the food. Are you giving us food?
Food.
Guys, you can have snack.
Okay, thank you, guys.